I'm Benj Pasek.
And I'm Justin Paul.
We're musical theater songwriters.
And welcome to our monthly class.
This class is a hands-on, 30-day learning experience designed to teach you everything that we know about writing songs for musicals.
We've written musicals like Dear Evan Hansen, La La Land, The Greatest Showman, and our work for the stage and screen has taken us to places like the Oscars, the Tonys, the Grammys, and many others.
During the class, we're going to share with you our entire creative process. You'll follow along with us as we develop a brand new musical from scratch, starting from how we map out the initial vision of our story, all the way through writing and performing some finished original songs from the show.
Along the way, we're going to explain everything that we're doing. Our thought process, our techniques, the tools we're using. We'll cover developing a story for your musical, writing original songs, constructing characters, composing music, crafting melodies, writing lyrics, creating a cohesive score, and a lot more.
You'll also be developing your own new musical along with us. The best way to learn is by doing, so this class is hands-on. You'll apply what you're learning in class directly to your story and to the songs of your show.
Together, we'll follow the creative process side by side, and by the end of the month, you'll lead the class with the foundation for your own new musical. You'll have a detailed roadmap outlining your entire show and every one of its songs. You'll have 2 original finished songs from your show that you can proudly share with the world. And you'll have all the skills and building blocks you need to finish your show and get it on stage.
In part 1 of the class, we're going to walk you through our entire development process as we begin writing our brand new musical. Our goal for this part is to take an initial story idea and transform it into a roadmap for our entire show, which includes planning out all of the songs we're going to need to write.
So during this part, we'll show you how to select a great story for your musical, whether you want to use an adaptation or create your own original story. We'll show you how to systematically break down your story into themes, character arcs, and plot moments, how to analyze and create characters that have depth and emotion, how to build out the world and musical style of your show, how to strategically identify the moments in your story that you'll tell through song. We're going to talk about how to effectively use the full range of song types for different purposes and moments throughout your show, how to pace and balance the energy of your show to keep your audience engaged, entertained, and most importantly, emotionally invested. And ultimately, we're going to talk about how to engineer a compelling arc and roadmap for your entire musical.
You're going to watch as we create our roadmap from start to finish right in front of you. And you'll follow along with our entire process, creating the entire roadmap for your original show. By the end of part 1, your musical will be fully planned out and you'll be ready to start writing your songs.
In part 2 of the class, we're going to walk you through our end-to-end songwriting process as we write the first song of our musical together. The first song we'll write, known as the I Want song, will set up the rest of our musical. It will establish our main character, their underlying motivations, and the journey they're about to go on, as well as establish the overall sound and themes of our show. So this song is a really important place to start.
During this part of the class, we'll show you how to find an initial idea for your I Want song, how to systematically develop a compelling hook phrase to build your song around, how to write lyrics that tell a story and establish the voice of your character, how to compose intricate musical theater style chord progressions and music as the foundation for your song, how to write vocal melodies that are memorable and mirror the story your character is telling, how to structure a narrative throughout different sections of your song, how to implement the mechanics of rhyme and phonetics to create a song that is singable and distinct, how to create the space in your song for a nuanced performance for your actor, how to construct motifs and themes that you can weave throughout the rest of your musical, and ultimately how to pull all of these elements together into one cohesive song that sets up the rest of your show.
By the end of part 2, you'll learn our complete set of songwriting skills. You'll watch us write our entire I Want song from start to finish, and you'll follow along writing the I Want song for your own musical.
In part 3 of the class, we are each going to write a second song from our musical, but this time our approach is going to be a little bit different.
Songs and musicals don't exist in isolation. They're part of a cohesive score. And since we've already written our I Want song, this second song will be connected to our I Want song in some way.
In this part of the class, we're first going to revisit and update our roadmap based on what we've learned from writing our I Want song. We'll trace our newly identified themes, motifs, and musical content throughout the rest of our show, going song by song and plot point by plot point.
In this process, we'll find a place in our show where we can bring back some of the music and motifs we developed in our I Want song, but now as its own new song within a different context in our show. This kind of song is called a reprise, and writing reprise as our second song will help us practice and explore the connected nature of a musical.
We'll write a reprise from start to finish again right in front of you. In this process, we'll share everything we know about crafting a cohesive score, we'll explain the tools that we use to show plot and character development, and we'll deconstruct how we use repetition, opposition, and variation in our reprise to create a totally new yet connected moment in our show. And once again, you'll follow along with our process, writing a reprise of your own as the second song of your musical.
By the end of the 30-day class, you'll not only learn our complete toolkit as songwriters and musical dramatists, but you'll also have planned out your entire musical and have written the first 2 original songs from that musical that you can proudly share with your friends, family, and audiences around the world.
During the class, you will meet other songwriters, composers, lyricists, and musical theater lovers from around the world who will be taking the class with you. You'll be part of an intimate peer group where you'll be able to share your progress throughout the class, give and receive feedback, ask and answer questions, and experience the creative journey with others.
If you're a fan of musical theater looking to try out the craft, or if you're a musician or a songwriter looking to use your skills in a new way, or even if you're a more experienced musical theater composer looking to learn new ways of doing things, this class is for you.
Committing to this class will give you the structure, guidance, and support you need to write a brand new musical of your own that you can be proud of. During these 30 days, you'll not only begin developing your show and writing original songs, but you'll also learn methods, tools, and techniques that will serve you for the rest of your creative life.
We think you're really going to surprise yourself with what you'll be able to learn and create in only 1 month.
So enroll now in this month-long learning experience with us, Benj, Pasek,
Justin Paul,
and monthly.